You're listening to the Substandard Model.
What am I talking about?
Special relativity.
Actually, okay, so I asked you this question last time. Hopefully you're going to get the answer right this time.
Well, do you want me to?
Sam, you weigh 69 kilos. Very funny.
68.5-ish.
No, I swear you were 69.1 last time we measured.
Was
I
it?
weigh 103 kilos.
There you go.
Sam weighs 69 kilos.
I think I lost some weight since then, Henry. If you don't mind me
Dude.
saying.
Sam,
Yeah.
you weigh 69 kilos. You weigh
Sure.
690 newtons, right? You weigh that much.
That's how
but
I
you
say
mass
it.
69 kilos, right?
Correct.
That's what you say to the girls in the gym. 690 newtons.
Newtons.
Did I say 6,900 millinewtons?
I can bench 1,000 newtons. I mean, I can't actually, probably. How much is 100 kilograms? That's more. Oh wait, that's more than me, isn't it? No way I can hold that.
Sam, you mass 69 kilos, you weigh 690 newtons.
Yes.
Sam can't bench 100 kilos, and other pieces
Yes.
of information that we've gone through. Sam, how much would you
yes.
weigh on the moon? Can you
On
remember
the
the
moon?
value of G for the moon? It is 1.6 meters per second.
Booyah!
Right? So you've got 69 times 1.6. Can you do a filler joke really quickly while I work that out?
You
'Cause it's not
said
super
it,
useful.
boss. You said it, boss. Jokes. Enter. Google search. What is red and really bad for your teeth?
Red and really bad for your teeth. Is it a brick, Sam?
Yeah. How did you actually guess that? That's
Okay.
ridiculous.
Sam,
What do
you
you
would
call
weigh
a
110 newtons.
What do you call a bee that lives in America?
A bee?
A bee that lives in America.
Dunno.
A USB.
Okay, so Sam, you would weigh 110 newtons on the moon,
I
right?
don't care anymore. Yeah.
So you're about 1/7 of what you weighed on Earth, right?
Sure.
But
I
what
weigh
about your
less.
mass? That's
My
the real
mass.
crux of the question. Your mass.
Do you
So
want
you
a
weigh
correct
69
answer?
kilos in both situations, right?
Sure, boss.
That's what they say.
Yeah,
They go like,
dude.
your mass is the same. Your mass is the same. Your mass is the same. It's the same mass.
That's what
You're
they
like,
say. Yeah.
it is the same mass. I weigh different, but I mass this. And then you realize you mass differently.
Is that your final answer?
Okay, the crux of the question is essentially that you mass differently on the moon than you mass on the Earth. And your mass on the moon is, get this, slightly larger than on Earth. So
Jesus.
it is, although low down on the list of things that can make you fatter, going to the moon is one of them. It's
Probably cheaper than the
maybe,
gym these
you know,
days.
number
This economy.
reason why are you fat? Number 170. Did you by any chance happen to go away from a large gravitational object in the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, set weight loss plan. Get off the moon.
Go straight to the sun.
Sick weight loss plan. Come home,
Weight loss plan
please.
Yeah. Why do you mass differently, Sam?
You mass differently because the increase in potential energy, which is if you're on Earth, if you're on the ground, you got all that gravity pulling you down, and as you get further away from the ground, and you jump off a cliff, there's a big old energy that pulls you back down to the ground. That energy that pulls you down to the ground is potential energy. As you get further away from the Earth, potential energy increases. Right? Because the potential for you falling and dying is just getting bigger and bigger. So you get farther and farther from Earth, potential energy goes way up. Then you're on the moon.
Whoa.
Potential energy is freaking huge because you come all the way from the Earth. You could have fallen and splattered at any moment, and that would have been energy, but you didn't.
But surely,
And the potential
Sam, you're
energy is
gaining
high.
potential energy as you get close to the moon. So why does your potential energy actually go up when surely you're losing it as you accelerate towards the moon?
Yeah, but you're not losing it as much because the moon's lighter, right?
Good answer, Sam. I was just testing to see. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you got more potential energy, and E equals MC squared. Don't you
E
know?
equals mc squared. We store potential energy, and it's part of our internal energy, right? And every
Yeah.
object has internal energy.
Everyone.
Every object has a
Every
rest
damn
mass,
one. Yep.
but every object has an internal energy. And when stationary, that internal energy is just potential energy.
Yeah.
When moving, that internal energy is potential energy and kinetic energy. So your mass is equal to your rest mass plus the internal energy mass. Right?
Yes.
And you can
Yes.
convert your internal energy into mass because it is mass just by applying a constant factor of c squared.
Which is the speed of light squared, which is absolutely huge.
Yeah. You increase
Yeah.
in potential energy as you move away from the Earth and you go to the moon. And that means that your internal energy is larger. And that means that E equals mc squared, m is equal to E over c squared.
Yeah, and c squared doesn't change because the moon and the Earth have the same
C
light
squared's a
speed.
huge number.
Friggin' massive.
See, problem is then you divide that energy potential that you've just gained by 9 times 10 to the 16. You divide by that.
That
and
is
you end up with a
insane.
really, really small change in mass. But it's still a positive change, but it's a really small change in mass. So it turns out that when Sam goes to the moon, Sam would go from being 69 kilos to increasing to a whopping value of 69 kilos on any weighing scale. But in fact, he would actually be 69.00000000001 kilos.
Which is roughly the equivalent of me eating a 1,000th of a cheese What's-It.
That's what I call music.
Can that be
Alright,
your
so
catchphrase?
that's the nice and cheeky potential energy explanation.
That is a
You gain
catchphrase
potential
right
energy as you move away from the Earth. That goes into your internal energy. That can be equated to mass. You gain a bit of mass because you gained a bit of potential energy. Neato.
now. Each individual ant is kind of very stupid.
No, actually, Sam, I just need the toilet.
Oh.
Pineapple eats you.
The physics question is everything just balls? Or is there more to it?
Why is he that? Why is he that?
Oh, I'm getting a bit warmer these days. Maybe I should, disperse my ovaries into the world.
I do that, yeah. This is non-falsifiable, this is not science. I'm not a fan of that, Henry, I'm gonna be honest.
Guess I'll wait for the sun to blow up.
Why are you still
yeah.
googling Fast and Furious, Henry?
There's John Malkovich as Snail.
And then this presenter was like, can you maybe elaborate on that? Maybe just for the viewers at home, give a layman's explanation. And I was like, I can't, no, I can't.